All right, man. This needs to be spoken, bro. I put this on X or Twitter, bro. This certain fan of our fan base and other people in general, bro. I want to let it be known, bro. Just because you are a football fan and you know it all, bro, does not mean you have the right to fucking think you're smarter than the actual person who plays the game, bro. It's not the platform to do that, bro. You have to know your fucking place. The fact that you disrespect a Hall of Fame quarterback, bro, that is pathetic, bro. This is what's bad for football fans, bro. Stuff like this is bad, bro. Like, Kurt Warner knows the position more than you ever will know, bro. That's petty, bro. That's dumb. Like, why would you put something like that? You're making yourself look foolish. You're lucky that a guy like Kurt Warner is so respectful because he probably would have shit talk you like that, bro. But he's a kind guy, so he's not gonna do that. That's like me. You know what? That's like me talking receivers with Jimmy Smith. Because Jimmy Smith has played in the NFL for so many damn years. And if I was talking about the wide receivers and all this other stuff, and he gives me some actual facts, and he gives you the reason why this is what's going on with these receivers, and I disagree with him, and I personally just attack his opinion and say this, bro, that would be foolish and petty of me to do that, bro, because one, I've never played in the NFL with this guy's caliber level, bro. And two, he knows a lot more at the position, and he's been around and done it, bro. So he's well respected. That would be a bad look. Fans like that need to fucking know their place, bro. And that includes my own fan base, bro. You got to know your fucking place. Whether you agree with them or not, bro, you don't have the fucking right to attack them. Like, that's just how I look at it, bro. Like, if it was the analogy of what Jimmy Smith said about Brian Thomas on why he's been struggling here and there and why this and that, he can tell you this is the factor or this or that. And if I were to tell him, nah, he just sucks, that's kind of dumb, and that's a lazy take of me to say, bro. That would be dumb of me to say that. It would look bad on my part, and it would probably make me look foolish for some people to even bother, bro. You have to know your place. Especially even if this player didn't play too long in the NFL. You still got to know your role. You still got to know your place, bro, because they know the game. So that's the fine line. If you're a fan, you may be passionate, you might know the game, but you didn't play at the highest level. You didn't play at the highest level. Those guys played at the highest level. They know more than we do. You think that you know more when you actually don't, bro? You gotta sit your ass down, bro. I just think it's foolish that we had to see this kind of nonsense, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but if you are a football fan, that's great. But when it comes to a certain disrespect response to a certain Hall of Famer or an NFL caliber player, bro, you might have to just shut it, bro. It's not the place to do this. I don't care how big of a follower you have, bro. It's a bad look. So it's just the example of what I'm saying, bro. Like, I put it in that perspective. Like, I don't know what wide receivers are because I've never played the position. But if I said something like that to Jimmy Smith, I would look like a moron, bro. It would be foolish. It would be disrespectful. That's the perfect example of why I would think that way. And if you were to tell somebody like Richard Sherman to watch film, yeah, that's fucking way out of line, bro. And you're talking about you're smarter than everybody else and you know more when you actually don't know a damn thing what you're talking about. Yeah, dude, I can't stand those kind of fans. So I feel like for some of you fans, you might need to take a breather and relax and know your fucking role. Just relax, bro. Not everybody's smart. I'm not perfect. I never will be perfect, but if I know my stuff, I know my stuff. But I have to know my role. I have to know my place. There's a big difference.